this video we are going to talking about the myopia and hypermetropia. So the errors of the refraction are of the two type, spherical and cylindrical. The spherical are of two type, myopia and hypermetropia, and the cylindrical is astigmatism. Now we will talk about the myopia and hypermetropia difference. The power of eye in the myopia is more and less in the hypermetropia. Image formed in front of retina in the myopia and behind the retina in hypermetropia. The causes are axial myopia. In this, the axial length of the eye is increased. 1 millimeter increase is equal to 3 diopter myopia is occur in the ophthalmos. While in the axial hypermetropia, the axial length of the eye decrease. 1 millimeter decrease is equal to 3 diopter hypermetropia. It occurs in the microphthalmos and nanophthalmos. The second is curvature myopia. The curvature of the cornea increase, radius of curvature decrease. It found in the keratoconus. The curvature of hypermetropia, curvature of the cornea decrease, radius of the curvature increase. It is found rarely. Now the index of myopia. The refractive index of the lens increase. It found in the nuclear cataract. Index hypermetropia. The refractive index of the lens decrease. It found in the cortical sclerosis. The positional myopia. The position of the lens is anterior. Power is equal to 1 by f focal length. In the Weil-Marchand syndrome. The next is positional hypermetropia. Position of the lens is posterior. Now the signs, the anterior chamber is deeper in the myopia and shallower in the hypermetropia, that is angle closure glaucoma. The exotropia in the myopia, esotropia in hypermetropia. The far point come closer and patient does not need to accommodate for near vision. In the myopia, no accommodation, no convergence. The eyeball become large in the myopia and small in the hypermetropia. Now the symptoms. In myopia, loss of far vision, short-sightedness, the floating bag opacity in the front of eye found, that is known as the vitreous liquefaction. In the hypermetropia, the loss of near vision, long or farsightedness found in the asthenopia. The fundus examination. If the power is more than 6 diopter or the axial length is more than the 26 millimeter, the temporal myopic crescent found, zone of the chorioretinal atrophy around the optic disc due to the temporal side. The tessellated or the trigoid appearance of the fundus due to diffuse attenuation of the retinal pigment epithelium. The supertraction found, that is tilted optic disc, lacerate cracks, fine breaks in the Bruch membrane, foster fugue spots, area of the subretinal hemorrhage at the macula. The posterior staphyloma, that is bulging of the sclera. It is of 4 types. Posterior is corneal bulging, ciliary staphyloma, bulging lined by the ciliary body, equatorial staphyloma, bulging lined by the choroid, and intercalary staphyloma is bulging of the limbus lined by the root of iris. Next is the vitreous hemorrhages found. The rhegmatogenous retinal detachment occur in the myopia. The hypermetropia, the pseudopapillitis or the short neck fundus found. The treatment in the myopia. The optical treatment is spherical minus concave or the diverging lens used, while in the hypermetropia, spherical plus concave or convex lens is used. The surgical treatment in myopia is first radial keratotomy, RK. In this, the deep incision radially 90% corneal thickness in the periphery of the cornea, which heals and flattens the corneal center, decrease the refraction power. The second is the laser treatment. Under it, first treatment is photorefractive keratotectomy, PRK. The central optic zone of the anterior corneal stroma photoablated using the laser cause the flat cornea used for the -2 diopter to -6 diopter. The second treatment is the laser in situ keratomyosis LASIK. Flap of the 130 to 160 micron thickness anterior corneal tissue raised with the help of the automated microkeratome which leads to the mid-stromal tissue ablated directly with the excimer laser beam, which leads to the flat cornea, used in the -8 diopter myopia, contraindicated in the less than 450 micron corneal thickness. The third is refractive lenticule extraction, the flapless or the bladeless surgery. It is also known nowadays SMILE, small incision lenticule extraction. The fourth procedure is the lens based procedure. Under it, the first is refractive lens exchange of the clear crystalline lens, Fucala's operation known, the clear lens extraction with the intraocular lens implanted with the appropriate power. For the more than 12 diopter myopia is used. The second is the phakic refractive lens, PRL, implant contact lenses, intraocular lenses implanted in the anterior or the posterior chamber over the normal crystalline lens. It is used in the more than -8 diopter myopia. Now in the hypermetropia, the surgical treatment, the first is the corneal based. Under it, the first treatment is the thermal laser keratoplasty TLK. For the low degree hypermetropia, 8 laser spots apply in the ring at the periphery to produce the central steepening. The second is the hyperopic PRK. Third is hyperopic LASIK. The fourth is the conductive keratoplasty, CK, which is non-ablated or non-incisional procedure. Thank you.